First time in Selma?
It is.
How has this impacted you being here?
Well, the whole trip starting yesterday when we were in Birmingham at the 16th Street Church, Baptist Church. It's been very emotional this whole time since we landed yesterday. So hearing the stories of people who crossed this bridge 50 plus years ago, it's very moving, it's emotional, it also makes me realize that this fight for justice is not over. So many groups of people who were still being, who were still not seeing justice. And my people, Native Americans in this country, we share that oppressive history and the essential racial injustice that still happens in this country with Black people and Native Americans.
And there also have been historically some issues with, indigenous people and their access to the ballot.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, yes. It happened, in fact, this past election year, 2018, where state law was passed in North Dakota that said you had to have a street address on your photo ID. And if anyone's ever been to, there's a lot of Native American communities who don't have street names. So, yes, I've been working as an organizer for close to 20 years. Registering people to vote and getting out the vote has been my passion for that long in Indian country and underrepresented communities. And so, yes, it's an issue I'm passionate about. That's why I recently filed a bill for same-day voter registration in the U.S. House.
That's right.
Why I will go to my grave fighting to make sure that everybody has a voice in our political system.
No culture of people is more in tune with the environment and nature. There's always something very spiritual about being on that bridge, standing above that river. From your perspective as an indigenous person, how did that make you feel? What feeling did you have being up there?
Well, of course, when you think about the river, and last night my hotel room overlooked the river in Montgomery, knowing that slaves were taken by boat and disembarked right there, that and I could see that it's an eerie feeling. It's a very sad feeling, but at the same time, when we crossed that bridge today with Congressman Lewis and Congresswoman Sewell, knowing that we have, we are in office, we have the power and to make decisions on the future of our country, and so we all have to just work really hard to make sure that we are being as inclusive as possible, and that means not discriminating against our trans troops, not discriminating against the LGBTQ community, not discriminating against people because of their zip code or the color of their skin, not separating children at the border because we don't, like the country they're coming from. We have our values as Americans. We need to carry those values forward as strongly and as harshly, if we have to, as we can.
So good to see you.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything you represent,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.